Alright guys, so I'm starting off with some scrap fabric and I'm just opening it up. This fabric was actually really hard to work with because the ends curl up, but I wanted to utilize my scraps, so that's why I used this fabric. But you're going to take whatever fabric you have, then you're going to get a face mask that fits you nicely. And one tip after making this mask is just to cut out a rectangular shape. I was trying to curve the edges so that I could get a really close shape to what this face mask actually is. But if I could redo it, I would definitely just cut out a rectangle because in the end, it's not really going to matter. But just go ahead and use a face mask that you have as a guide to cut out your shape or your pattern so you can get the right size. Okay, so now that I have cut that out, I'm gonna go back in with another piece of fabric and I'm just gonna use the shape that I already cut out as a guide to then cut out this exact same shape again. Okay, so now that I have done that, I'm going to go ahead and take those two pieces that I just cut out and make sure that I place right sides together. Okay, so now I am taking some more scraps and I'm just measuring the length that I need these little earpieces to be. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut off any excess that I won't be needing. So now that I cut off that excess length, I'm going to cut off the excess width because I know that I don't need my straps to be that thick. So I'm just going to cut off any fabric that I don't need. And once I'm done with that, I'm going to cut out another identical piece for the other ear tab. Okay, so now that I have my two ear tabs, I'm going to do my best to fold it in half. And then after I fold it in half, I'm going to sew along that raw edge to close it up and make it pretty much like a funnel. And of course, you're going to do that to both pieces. And once you do that, this is what they should look like. And then I'm just taking this crochet hook to stick it through one end. And I'm going to feed it all the way through to the other side. Then I'm going to use that little tooth piece on the bottom of the crochet hook and like poke it through my fabric, close the crochet hook, and then I'll be able to flip the ear tab right side out. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing to the other one as well. Okay, so now that I have both of the ear tabs turned right side out, this is what they look like. And I'm just going to fold it in half and then place that curved side on the inside. And then the raw edges are going to match up with the raw edges of the rectangles. So then I'm going to go ahead and close that, open up the other side and do the exact same thing, fold it in half. Place the curved edge inside and the raw edges to the raw edge of the face mask. So once I have all of that in place, now all that's left to do is go ahead and sew all the way around the edge of the mask. But you just want to be sure to leave about a 1-inch opening somewhere along the perimeter so that you can flip the mask right side out. So as you see here, I ended up doing it on the side. And yeah, so now that it's all sewn up, all I'm going to do is go ahead and flip the mask right side out. And this is what you're left with, a nice little face mask. Now you can go ahead and try it on and see if it fits. Mine was a little bit too big, so I did adjust it as you see. So what I did to change the shape is I pretty much flipped it back inside out, and then I folded it in half like this, and then I just pretty much cut off the corner. So this is what it looked like before. It was a complete rectangle, and then I just went ahead and cut diagonally like that and cut off that excess fabric, and then reattached the ear tab on the bottom the same way that I did before. And yeah, this is how it fits. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope it was easy enough to follow. If you did enjoy, please feel free to give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and let me know what else you guys want to see. So thanks so much for watching. As always, I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.